Hello and welcome to my ultimate guacamole recipe. Now if you know me, then you know I love guacamole. Guacamole is just amazingly delicious. In this video I'm going to share with you my go-to guacamole recipe. It's a simple recipe that even a 5-year-old can make. It's very simple, but it tastes extremely delicious. There's no reason for us to be going out to the store and buying these pre-made guacamoles or sauces, packaged sauces, because they're often loaded with things like seed oils, all these inflammatory ingredients like preservatives, refined starches, things that we generally don't want to be consuming in any case because they're bad for our health. This guacamole recipe only has natural ingredients. Everything's fresh, so try and make this at home because it uses simple ingredients, none of the toxic stuff, and it's probably going to taste much better than the store-bought version. So with that said, let's get right into the recipe and let me share with you the ingredients that are going into this recipe. The super fine, super natural ingredients that we're using in this recipe. As you can see, we have some cilantro over here, we have some chopped jalapeno peppers, we have onions, just a few good slices of onions. I'm using white onion here, however you can always use red onion as well. Some chopped up cherry tomatoes, those go really well. They have that really smooth sweet taste that just adds that vibrancy to the guacamole. You can use a few chopped pieces of garlic. I don't like to use too much of garlic because they tend to overpower the guacamole. Then you obviously have the main ingredient, which is the avocado, and I'm going to use half a lime. You can use spices like salt, we can add salt to it, a bit of paprika, garlic spice, and then cayenne pepper as well. So there you go, these are the magic ingredients that go into this recipe. Then I'm going to add everything to a chopper and we're going to let the chopper do its work. Generally you want to use a chopper, not a blender, because you don't want to liquefy everything. You want some of the ingredients to remain a little bit rough so that it gives it that amazing texture. So as I mentioned, I'm going to add these beautiful ingredients to my chopper now and let the chopper do its work. So first off, start adding the avocados to the chopper. Okay, so first up we're going to add the avocados. So I've just added the avocados to it. I've added a half a lime to it as well. I'm just going to squeeze that lime into this mixture. And then I'm going to add just a few pieces of onions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the spices next. So as I mentioned, the salt. Just a little bit of salt that we're going to add to it, some paprika spice, which is going to give it that delicious flavor. So make sure to add paprika spice, it's really good in this recipe. Some garlic salt or garlic powder, in this case I'm using garlic powder. We don't want to use anything that's highly processed, so try and stick to as natural as possible. And then I'm going to add a bit of cayenne pepper to give it a kick. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to blend all this up because I want it super fine before adding the other ingredients. I want the other ingredients to be roughly chopped. So first I'm going to go ahead and blend this up and then I'll be back. Okay, I've blended this so it's now really well blended. Now I'm going to add all the other ingredients that I want roughly chopped. So I'm going to go ahead and add the onions. And this is just the remaining onions, the pieces of garlic. And then I'm going to add the tomatoes and the cilantro. Actually, I'm going to add the cilantro at the bottom and then have the tomatoes placed on top of it so that they do end up getting chopped as well. And then add the jalapeno peppers. And now this you don't want to blend up too fine. You're just going to allow it to just chop a little so that it remains roughly chopped. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the consistency that I'm generally aiming for, and that's just a rough chop of the other ingredients. I don't want them too fine. I still want it to have a little bit of the actual vegetables themselves still intact. And so this I find to be like the perfect guacamole. However, if you do prefer it more smoother, then go ahead and blend it to be much more smooth. So there you go, friends. This is the ultimate guacamole that you can make. It's very delicious, very simple to make. Like I said, even your 5-year-olds can make this guacamole. It's that simple to make. It's extremely delicious. You don't need to buy those toxic store-bought guacamoles, and ready in just a few minutes. As always, if any of this content resonates with you, please do hit that like, share and subscribe button for more amazing content like this. And with that, I'll see you in my next video.